the Primetime Angles with the one and only Pop Dibiase, the Primetime Capper. Let's go ahead and jump into the state of the Lakers. And the Lakers have the always fun game for me. This is the New York versus LA game. New York versus LA. You know what I mean? This is always a fun game. I went to this game, Kobe's final game against the Knicks. It was absolutely insane. Carmelo Anthony finished off that game with a baseline three, and he put one of the greatest moves I've ever seen live in a game on Larry Nance Jr. to finish that one up. So that was a great memory. And the funnest part about it was I was going back and forth. I was in a suite that night too. I was going back and forth with a Knicks fan who was in the other suite, and we were really going at it. And then when Carmelo hit that shot, it's like I was respect. And see, that's what I'm talking about when you actually go watch a game and you're going against other fans. You understand that you're not playing in the game, but you can go ahead and have a back and forth with a fan without going in there and kicking their butt afterwards if you lose the game or something like that. It's all good fun. That's what it's all about. We knew we weren't playing. We just knew that, both of our teams were going at it, and it was a lot of fun. And, at the end of the day, these are people that live in Los Angeles as well, too. So, they were just rooting for the Knicks for the night. They're Laker fans at the end of the day. You know what I mean? Because that's how it just goes. But that's how it be with Lakers and Knicks fans, man. It seems like that it's always a mutual respect on both sides. But I think both secretly root for each other when they don't have to play each other. That's what I always think. And I always call the Knicks my East Coast team because there's a story to that. I used to watch the Knicks get abused by Jordan in the early 90s, and that used to break my heart for the Knicks because it seemed like the Knicks were the better team. You know what I mean? They were the better story. They were the better everything. But Michael Jordan was Michael Jordan. He does what he does. And then, I played for the Knicks in my little rec leagues and things like that. And when I won my one championship in the rec league, I played for almost 10 years in those leagues. I played as a little guy, and then I played up till my freshman year in high school. And by the time we got to that point, we were able to win the championship as the Knicks. So I always was a big on the Knicks. You know what I mean? So pretty much and it was funny because I was always playing for the Bulls in those leagues, and the Knicks were always beating me. And so then I finally played for the Knicks, and we won. So, that's how it goes. But when it comes down to the game, you got a Knicks team that's probably tired. I'm going to keep it real. This might be the most tired team in the NBA right now. They played like 4 games in the last 5 days, all West Coast. But, they played against the better West Coast teams too. They're not playing against just, the lollygags. They're playing against good teams. You know what I mean? They started their road trip on the 13th of last week. And you know what? It's only been a 3-gamer, but they lose to Utah by 4. Then they come back around. Jalen drops 50 on the Suns, and then Saturday night they got absolutely scorched. But I think they was trying to get to the club. They lost 144 to 122. So this team has been giving up a lot of points the last few nights. The Lakers, on the other hand, they should be well rested, even though they were dealing. Yeah, you should be well rested because you literally just got your head beat in by the Spurs, who had lost 18 games in a row. But that's okay because, Wemby kind of played up to it against the Lakers because he just really wanted to just play up to it. Now, the Lakers have had a little bit more breaks than everybody as well, too, because the Lakers have actually been in this tournament and everything like that. So they actually sort of got the week off the week before. So they played 3 games last week. They lost 2 of them. They're back here Monday night before they start a 3-game stretch against the Bulls, Wolves, and the Thunder. Then they come back for 2 games back to back. That Christmas against the Celtics, and then they got a Thursday night game against LaMelo. Well, I don't think LaMelo's playing. I'm sorry, but they got a Thursday night game against the Hornets, and then they got back to back road games to finish up the year. So pretty much that's where they're going with that. But when you look at both these teams and you look at the way that this game goes, the last five, the Knicks have lost 3 out of 5. The Lakers have won 3 out of 5. So they're very, very, very even in a lot of categories as well, too. So you know what? When I look at this game, I like the under more than anything. So let's see how it goes. Let's see how it shakes out. Lakers versus Knicks, always a fun game. Always a fun game. It don't matter what their records are. These teams always come to play each other. So you have to expect that tonight as well, too. So I look forward to another fun game between the Knicks and the Lakers. And right now, I will say this, it's a 50-50 for AD and LeBron to play. So that's why I'm kind of banking on the under a little bit tonight as well, too. But I doubt very seriously that you won't have both of them playing tonight. But I honestly think that both of them are a go. No, nobody wants to miss the Knicks game. Let's keep it real. Nobody wants to miss the Knicks game. So we move forward. NBA Monday night. We got ourselves 11 games tonight. That's kind of rare for early in the NBA season for a Monday. You know what I mean? But I think that they're trying to get as many games in right now since it's the